Well, beloved dub motherfuckers, what is going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and welcome back to another special video here, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel like this, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell, never miss a fucking video of yours truly ever again. So yeah. Anyway, this is going to be another exciting video in this series for the 112th anniversary of the maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic. And today is Sunday, April the 14th of 2024, exactly 112 years ago to the day. The Titanic would be on her last day on Earth, or basically her last day of being alive, because at 11:40 p.m. tonight, 112 years ago, exactly on Sunday, she will have the deadly encounter with a giant iceberg, and she will, 2.5 hours later, at 2:20 a.m. on the 15th, she will sadly sink to the bottom of the North Atlantic, taking with her 1,496 people, men, women, and children. And as you can see here, I do have some artifacts and stuff related to the ship, including a 500-piece puzzle of the movies, of the Titanic's movies, whatever poster, the Titanic coal coin with certificate authenticity, and my awesome 1/400 scale, super detailed, premiere edition model of the ship with LED lighting. And I got another awesome book to review. And before I do begin, big shout out to my good friend and fellow lover of the Titanic, Jerry Bourget. He actually did a review of this book for his anniversary tribute. So yeah, I know it's the same book, and I told you I had 2 copies of it, so I figured, well, you did your version, I'm going to do mine. And the book I'm going to review to you guys here today is Titanic, Legacy of the World's Greatest Ocean Liner by Susan Wels, forward by William F. Buckley Jr. It says it's Discovery Channel. It says right here, the official catalog of the exhibition. That's something you don't have on yours, is it? Because on the back of the book, it literally says, as illustrated in this definite edition, the legacy of the Titanic serves as a warning to future generations. Be cautious in the pursuit of extra-human concepts. That's William F. Buckley Jr. And then it says, on the calm starlit night of Sunday, April 14th, 1912, just 5 days after setting sail on her maiden voyage, the Titanic steamed full speed ahead into a North Atlantic ice field, collided with an iceberg, and sank within 3 hours, sending more than 1,500 passengers and crew to their deaths. For more than 85 years now, the terror and tragedy of that night has gripped the world's imagination, and the legacy of the Titanic has only continued to grow. Here, for the first time, is the most complete story of the Titanic, the construction of the largest and most luxurious ship the world has ever seen, her passengers, a maiden voyage, terrifying night of the sinking, the dramatic discovery, recovery, and conservation efforts, as well as astonishing new scientific information, artifacts gathered during recent expeditions to the site. Finally, answers to many of the enduring questions around the sinking of the Titanic, which features photographs from the recent RMS Titanic expeditions, includes new research, insights, and images from the acclaimed Discovery Channel documentary Titanic Anatomy of a Disaster. Fuck, that's a lot of shit to read. Anyway. Yeah, basically it just says the same thing here. Published in cooperation with RMS Titanic Inc. Blah blah blah, I ain't gonna read all that shit. And when you open up, you're greeted with a picture of the bell. You're greeted with these amazing pictures of the ship. Well, I'll show you guys what it looks like without the cover and the dash jacket thing on. See? So, a lot of amazing pictures in this book. And there we go. Legacy of the World's Greatest Ocean Liner. Picture of Titanic weighing her anchor for the last time. And there's the contents. On the ocean floor, William Buckley Jr., Titanic by John P. and Charles A. Haas. The time of the Titanic, the maiden voyage, terror at sea, in search of the Titanic, Anatomy of the Disaster, The Trial, Time, and Epilogue by George Tulloch. He was the president of Titanic Inc. at the time. Sadly, Mr. Tulloch is now passed on the ocean floor. Of course, there's an amazing painting of the Titanic as she's sailing out of, I guess, in Belfast. And basically, this book pretty much tells a pretty complete story of the ship and how competition, what caused her to be built, like especially from like the Lusitania and such. And of course, one of the more iconic pictures of the ship with her sister Olympic. Of course, everyone says, "Oh, this is the Titanic." This is not the Titanic. There were no pictures of the Titanic ever taken ever in dry dock. This is Olympic. Because see, this center screw has 4 blades. Now, in the original ordering book for the parts and stuff when it comes to ships, said on their Hull 400 had a center 4-blade prop, but 401 Titanic, it said she had a 3-bladed prop. I wish they would go down to the wreck and do a sonar scan into the mud where the stern is and actually can see if they can see how many blades that prop has to really put that shit to bed. But any pictures like this, these are Olympic, not Titanic, so figured I'd tell you guys pictures of the boilers, of the launch, and this amazing giant picture of being outfitted. You can tell it's the Titanic too, because see, the name is right there, Titanic. And you can see some of the changes too, like the windows. The windows are being changed on B deck. And of course this forward portion of A deck will be enclosed before too long. That's Olympic. And as you go through this book, it really, this was a very up-to-date fucking book when it was published. Now, not so much. Not so much now, but there's a lot of stuff in this book that is about the ship itself, which is quite amazing. As we keep on looking through, and basically this book tells the story of the Titanic. Like say the maiden voyage. It's a really nice picture of her leaving. I think that was Belfast. Another really nice picture of her in Southampton. Captain Smith. Pretty much this book covers the story of the Titanic. That was the most recent version of the story from like, I don't know, like the late 90s era. Seeing it says In Search of Titanic. See Anatomy of the Disaster. See, and then they start putting in scientific analysis and stuff to really see. There's sonar imaging of actual damage under the waterline of the Titanic on the sea floor. And it shows what they thought had happened to the ship. What they thought had happened. And this is supposedly how the ship actually sank and broke apart. And as you can see, this is how they thought of her to sink. But actually, now they finally realized now the ship broke right in front of the 3rd funnel instead of between the 3rd and 4th funnel. That has been debated and has been put to rest. So James Cameron's way of it sinking in the movie is absolutely fucking incorrect now, but still looks so fucking cool. And there's all these like artifacts and memorabilia about the ship, including this really cool deck plan. There's only 2 of these in existence, known to be in existence today, and this one is owned by Stanley Lear. Wouldn't that be cool to own this, guys? Be awesome to own some original deck plans of the Titanic, like that passenger ones, wouldn't it? And there we go, that's basically the end of the book. This tells you everything about it. Now, I said I'd show you guys what this book looked like without the jacket, so I will. There's the front of the book. It's got of course, the back of the book has all these multiple pictures and stuff. And as you open up the book and look, says the passengers and crew of the Titanic, and it's all the different names of all the people that was on the ship. So overall, this is a really nice reference book. Very, very informational, even though some of the information is a little bit dated compared to other books about the Titanic, which are, you know, newer, more better books. But for photographs, it's definitely well worth to have, and it's an amazing fucking book. So, like you said, Jerry, it's an amazing book, and I got 2 copies of this. And I don't know how I got 2 copies, but I do have 2 fucking copies of it, so yeah. So yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my review and overlook of this book, Titanic, Legacy of the World's Greatest Ocean Liner, by Susan Wels, with foreword by William F. Buckley Jr. It's an amazing fucking book. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments about the shit I do, leave them in the fucking comment section below and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel like the shit I fucking do, hit the fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell, never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commenter Urban saying a smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with all of you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus and good Lord love y'all very much. And I'll catch you on a warm trade wind where hell anyone knows. And let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. And Trump 2024, baby. And like I said, today is the 14th of April, which is Sunday of 2024. This is the day the ship will sink. So just remember, keep the ship in your memory, in your mind, in your heart, as well as all the people that were on board her, and may she and her people live on forever. So God bless them all, and I'll catch you later. So long.